Hey guys, welcome to Scrub Cup Day whatever group matches. We're going to be playing here with teams 2 and 38. We have insert sponsor name here and fails of the week. Both the teams just went through their pick and ban phase for maps, and our first map is going to be Lijang Tower.
See, it seems we've got someone requesting a couple seconds before the game starts.
That's all right. We've waited this long. We can wait a couple more seconds. Sorry for starting the match a little late. We ran into some issues. Not like stuttery screen issues, but it works all the way. It works anyways. All right. And so once these teams are ready, we're going to jump in. This is the first time I'm seeing Lijang Tower get played here. It's not often a favorite that I see many people want to do.
Yeah, it certainly makes sense. It's not a lot of people's favorites. I'm actually surprised that it's been picked here. Usually if it does get picked, it's later on. People like to start with a payload or hybrid.
Of course. Yeah, no, it's really, could be really smart if this team practiced a ton on this map and instead of just letting the game flow through and letting the other team play maps they were good at. If they got really good at Lijang Tower, they could sweep this because I don't think many teams are seeing it as a real possibility to play on.
Yeah, that actually happened in my team with the Scrub Cup last year. We practiced a lot of the King of the Hill maps so that when those eventually came up in the tiebreakers, we'd make sure to be really good at those.
My team did the exact opposite. We practiced a ton on those first two maps, and when the tiebreakers came around, those were our rough spots. We made it through a couple of them, but we got roughed in during our knockout match. We got pushed out with that Nepal map.
Now, which team were you in the last Scrub Cup?
I was team Answer to the Universe, team number 42.
Okay. I don't think I played you.
Probably not. No, I remember we were having a little bit of issues, but all right. It looks like all teams ready to go.
They're asking for 6v6 divas.
They are asking for no hero limit. Unfortunately, hero limit is a part of this game. So we are going to hit start. We're going to roll into this game.
Now arriving at Lijang Tower.
Although I do have to admit, instant ult gen with Diva would be a funny custom game.
Oh, I've played it before. It's an interesting one. All right. All right. Looks like everybody's giving each other good intentions in the chat. Everyone's being happy. Our first map here is going to be the shrine in the middle. Going to be, if someone actually decides to pick Diva, which it doesn't look like I'm seeing, it'd be rough to play on this map to that big pillar in the middle blocking so much damage that she can do.
Yeah, especially in the middle of the point, that wall in the middle blocks off the Diva ult so much. I've been saved so many times ducking around that wall.
Absolutely. Blue team here, looks like they didn't hit the ball into the hoop. Not playing basketball correctly, and it looks like their team just wasn't able to get it in. But hey. Map's going to start here. Both teams are out of the gate. They are going to be running straight for that point, as it is known to do. We have Stefano on the Pharah trying to peek around, but it looks like all of insert sponsor name here is moving to the left. They don't have.
Yeah, they played that smart, expecting Pharah.
They don't hold the point right now, but they can absolutely take it back really quickly if they hold back and deal some damage. Teamfight is starting on the point just to stop the contention, just to start some contention. Orissa's down on the point along with Zen and Andrew. Everybody's down. Snackums with the insane Junkrat plays already almost has his ult up. Does have his ult up that quickly. Just able to walk in and down smash all over the enemy team. All right, it appears as though you have left the game.
Yeah, it's a good thing I'm not the one hosting this.
Absolutely
it appears that my
not.
Overwatch has crashed.
Well, I'm gonna real quickly when you are ready to be brought back into this game, I will invite you back in. But you know what? Until then, I'm going to have a lovely time solo casting, which is what I was afraid of in the first place today. Artemis with the Orisa just standing strong on the point, trying to deal some damage, but gets taken out by the Junk ult. It's going to be enough just to take her out, but not do much else. Snackum's just trying to fight out that Pharah, but he's not able to do it. It looks like Fails is going to take this point back at around 50%.
All right, I'm back online.
Back online, you ready to be brought back in here?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Oh. All right, and you're back in the game. You can see what I see. All right. The nice ult doesn't do anything, though. Snackums takes out 2 kills after switching to Soldier. Omisu gets the charge, but isn't able to confirm the kill. Gets taken out instead. Andrew's just doing a ton of healing as Mercy, but not enough to keep his team on the point as Blue takes it back. How do I
request a pause?
It's the pause button.
Control Shift equals.
Alright, a game is paused. Probably having some technical difficulties right now. Intense lag spike. Ooh. That does not seem like a fun thing to deal with, especially now. Now that everything is on the line with this match.
Yeah, and it's their Orisa as well, who has their ult.
If Artemis gets dropped from this, it's going to be really rough getting that ult charge back up. We might have to consider restarting the match, but at least we're only in the very first round, and we're almost there. So, looking at both these teams, it looks like Team Insert Sponsor has 4 ults up right now, and they can do a really good job of controlling this point. But Team Fails almost has their Mercy res up and can bring it back up. I'm seeing conflicting numbers. Top right is telling us we have 100%, but in the bottom, she only has 99. Looks like it's going to be up the moment that we unpause this game. And Artemis has her ult up as well. Going to be able to deal a ton of damage and boost her team up amazingly with that. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. All right. Like we are probably getting close to an unpause situation.
Hopefully, I'm going to check in Discord and see if anyone's mentioned something.
Absolutely. Make sure that we are in the right place at the right time and we know what needs to happen right here. In the meantime, I will be continuing to sit here and solo cast as I tried to avoid doing today, but it appears as though I'm doing it anyways. Solo casting on an empty screen is just about as hard, especially when chat is 5 minutes behind. But hey, we'll get there someday. A really interesting scene to see here. We can see 3 on one side and 3 on the other, and it looks like if Artemis just walks in, he might be able to just destroy the team, especially with having their Tracer with them and their Mercy. 3 comp with 1 of each is really nice to have, especially in a time period such as this. Fortunately, I can't switch any perspectives. I can't fly around during a paused game, but we will have this happen.
Yeah, and I can't see from my perspective, but Stefano on Pharah is also on fire, and if Orisa puts her ult down, Pharah doing well, that almost one-shots anyone.
Absolutely. And if they can deal that extra damage, they might be able to just take this super easily. They probably don't even need the Orisa ult at this point in time because their team is so grouped together already next to the point. And with 3 people on the point, then I like seeing some good sportsmanship from Snackums saying that he would rather have the game continue, the pause continue, than have some bad sportsmanship. All right, we are going to be starting back up in 4, 3, 2, 1. We are back live. Team's all good. Tracer's immediately down. Binkley is immediately down. Getting that res up. Hammer is
and a
down.
3-man Earth Shatter.
3-man down after that Earth Shatter. It looks
then
like
another 3 on the other side, but no
looks like
confirmed
Fails
kills
is taking the point. Elmisu gets pushed off of the map. Elmisu, we'll get it one day. And it looks like Insert Sponsor is going to be grouping back up and falling back and getting ready for another hard push. They were able to take this point very easily in the beginning, and if they can do that again, it'll be awesome to see.
Well, they do have the slight ult advantage here with 3 up compared to 2, and Mercy's almost up.
It's really good to see that, especially considering that both of those ults are going to be very passive to the teams, but they can be really effective if used correctly. Zenyatta's going to have to place himself really well. The team fight is going on.
There, but
we have a double Zeno. I'm experiencing Tranquility all over the place right now. Ryan was able to get a hammer, but wasn't able to get anybody. Soldier has everyone in his sights. Another Mercy res that quickly.
Artemis immediately picking off 2.
Ryan charging the other one off the edge into oblivion. Artemis looks like his ping is working again because he is doing some work here. Dealing tons of damage, and it looks like they're going to hold this point. And it looks like Fails of the Week is going to be taking round number 1.
Yeah, that was well fought, especially, personally, I don't know if you noticed it, but I really liked when the Roadhog ulted, then the Pharah, I think it was Stefano, booped him off to the side so that he was just ulting into a wall and didn't manage to get any damage off.
Yeah, he was pushed around the corner, especially on this map. It's going to be real rough to get around those rounded edges. But hey, it ended up working for them in the end, and that's what matters, right?
Just
kidding. Just kidding. It's the other team that won. Hi, my name is Nate. I'm cosplaying as Spider-Man. I don't know which team is which, but hey, we're doing it anyways. Let's roll around and let's get going. Teams out of the gates into the match. It looks like Sponsor is going to go dropping down. McCree's taking the back line with Mercy. Probably going to try to get some pot shots. Deal some damage. Cyrus is trying to take out the Pharah, but can't really do it. Trace is coming around the side, but she's kind of catching the team a little aware, so she's not doing much.
Stefano picking off the Reinhardt.
The moment that the point opens up, Fails is on the point, capping it, and they already have it with no contention. From an even team fight,
cap right there.
From an even team fight, they were able to massively just take that. Jorston has 23 health, dies to a flashbang. Cyrus coming in clutch with that McCree play. And then it looks like, with almost no contention, Sponsor takes it back immediately. 14% in, that's not a whole lot to gain, but they did hold it for a little while, so they have the bragging rights.
They did manage to get it first.
Yeah,
they couldn't hold it.
That's not the important part, unfortunately. Alrighty.
We've got both... Oh, nope, never mind. I misread something there. I was about to say both teams are running a Far Mercy, but...
Kyle takes out Brown in the back. Losing a healer is going to be pretty devastating to this team.
Oh, and hunting down
an amazing Earth Shatter, picking up 3, getting 1 kill, almost confirming there's the second one. And it looks like Fails of the Week is going to take this point back. This is flip-flopping all around the place. It's going to be interesting to see how these teams do in other game modes, especially considering that nobody's holding these points for too long.
Yeah, both of these have been flip-flopped back and forth pretty quickly. You see Kyle heading in the back there. He's hoping to take out the Zenyatta.
Yeah. Recalling and getting all of his health back. Stefano's getting behind and starting to shoot down on the team, raining some terror. Not able to do any lasting damage, but Artemis is able to take out Brown yet again. Snackham's using that randomization advantage. He doesn't know where he's shooting, so neither does the enemy. And sure enough, he's getting a ton of kills with it. And he's
Bingley
just
going
sitting
down there to the Rhine charge.
Snackham's just sitting on the point, just doing damage. Nobody's fighting him. Did he just boop the Mercy off? No, she is still up and alive. Kyle's on the
Right
point
down,
and takes him out.
Looks like Fails is holding this one.
Absolutely.
anyway.
Kyle's doing amazing on that Tracer, knowing where he needs to be and doing all the damage required to confirm the kills that are going to set the enemy team back.
And Stefano doing well, getting some pot shots off to make it so that Tracer has so little health left she can handle it.
It's high noon, but it's not high noon in this time zone, apparently. No kills are made. Tracer gets a double kill, and the round is already over. Time flew so
That was
quickly.
Extremely fast. Now, I believe that was just 2 out of 3.
That was 2 out of
however.
3. Interesting, because I turned on competitive rules, but it made us do an extra one. Well, we're gonna adjust this, and so we're gonna switch it back to best of 5 because something didn't want to happen in these settings. So we're gonna fix this all. We're gonna fix this big mess here. Alrighty.
It says competitive
Competitive
rules
rules are said to be on. Control score to win 3. I guess I have to drag it over. Doesn't mean competitive. Okay. Just make sure. It looks like competitive rules are on for every single other one. We're getting some anarchy in here, but you know what? It looks like we are still having technical issues. We just can't get away from them. And so we are going to see if we can get this all fixed up. That is also not how you spell bourgeoisie. Just letting you know.
So I believe Control Center was the map that we did not play, correct?
Yes. Can I automatically set it to start on Control Center?
You should be able to enable just that one.
Don't see it in the map settings. Alrighty, let's. Well. Oh, let's just.
Maybe luck will be on our side.
Lady Luck might be on our side. Maybe not. Control Center!
Luck is on our side here.
Lady Luck is letting us win today. Nope. This is not
this
this
is
is not the
Shrine.
right one. We got Shrine again.
This is Shrine.
Tragic, but could have been a worse situation. All right, we got 15 seconds till these teams are out of the gates. Let's see if team insert sponsor name here is able to come back from losing the last round here. Apparently, the politics conversation in the chat has shifted from down with the bourgeoisie to Skyrim belongs to the Nords. Gonna be interesting to see how this affects them. They aren't a fan of the Stormcloaks. Looks like the Stormcloaks might be the ones to win. All right. 3, 2, and in a 1, we are all going out. Hanzo actually put Spider-Man out of Overwatch. It's very interesting. But back to the game. Everybody's moving to the right side. Fails is countering the strat that they saw last time. Jorson already at 34% just from hitting that button. Amazing charge. Goes through the entire team. Killing Ave, able to...
I'm not sure how you pronounce that.
He was able to pick up all the extra kills there. Wow, that was just incredible. I'm glad I was watching that there.
And Kyle pushing the rest of them off the point.
It looks like Fails has capped the point yet again. Let's see if Sponsor can take it back. They did a very good job at taking it earlier. So I'm interested to see if they can take it and then hold it. All teams are just trying to deal some damage.
Sponsors did swap from the McCree to the Soldier. We'll see if that works out a little better for him.
Snackums has been playing every single character today, and he's been doing pretty good at each one. His Junkrat was not something to mess with.
Stefano in the back line taking out Ana. Oh,
Everyone's
ult coming out.
Everyone's ceasing their resistance. A 3-man res.
Oh, that's
Jorson
Snackums popping his tactical visor.
Jorson charges into the deep abyss. Kyle is trying to get some picks on the point, but gets taken out by Cyrus. The res picks him back up, though. And he's just still dealing that damage on the point. Knowing that he's hard to hit for people, and he's just taking advantage of getting right inside the team. Ana is healing from far away, but nobody's taking her out. Mercy only lived that last second because Ana shot her from far away. Snackums is the only blue on the point. Now there's 3. Farah is down.
That's Tracer taking down Alimzu.
All right, Kyle is down. Artemis is the only one on the point. It looks like Sponsors might be able to take it. He backed right off the edge, I can tell you that much. He went way off.
Yeah, I think that Roadhog ult, all the knockback from that certainly had an impact.
Yeah. Fails only needs to get 11 more %, so if they can take this with a hard-winning team fight, they can win this match and the first game. They can win this round and the very first game of their competition. These games are going to be these matches are going to be best of 3. So we will see 2 more maps after this one.
That was an ult coming out from Stefano, but he didn't even get off a single rocket before getting shut down.
Yeah. Dorson's just trying to pull the hammer out, trying to drop it on the team. Can't get the ult off, even though he had an amazing spot to do it.
And Snackums taking out the Reinhardt there.
Binkley taking some heavy damage from the Tracer ult, but isn't dying from it.
Roadhog, one of the few characters that can survive that.
Oh, that's a charge.
Shatter, 2 going down.
Jorson goes down during the fight, though.
Oh, but he's pulled right back up with the res.
They aren't gone till Valhalla, I can tell you that much. Binkley's dropping the double ult. Can't do much with it, though. Kyle still helping pick up some kills on the point. Jorson gets 2 on him. And it looks like they're going to take this point. No, Mercy drops the res, stops the point from being taken. Cyrus is just on the point.
Those rockets in there.
Incredible survivability with that Tracer. Drops the ult, but doesn't do anything with it. They carried this to 97%, 98%. They're in overtime, and they could very easily take this round.
It's really a pretty even fight here with 2 on both sides. 1 tank and 1 Tracer.
Yeah, it's
Oh, but that's Kyle taking down Binkley.
Cyrus is just about to take down Artemis. Never mind. Artemis is getting tons of healing now. Not going to be a fair fight. Hammer is
Oh,
down.
great Earth Shatter.
3, 4 down. And it looks like the whole team is there. They just need to get this up to 100 and hold it through overtime. There's no promise that the
question is,
team
can
won't make it
sponsors
through.
get there in time?
Absolutely. If sponsors rushes,
Best round.
Not quite.
and
Wow.
it is all over.
Score 0.
All right, and that's going to be round number 1 from Insert Sponsor and Fails of the Week. And it looks like Fails is going to walk away with that win. All right, let's go back to the map selection, and we'll be back in just a minute. Alrighty, the teams have conversed, and the map that we are going to be playing today is going to be none other than the famous King's Row. And so we're just going to be waiting for the teams to give us the already. Spider-Man, which team is offense? Is it red or blue?
Defense is left, so offense.
Defense. Okay. Defense is. All right, we're just waiting for a pick for offense or defense. And then we will send ourselves on our way. You choose defense. Defense is left.
Defense left.
All right. Let's just get her ready up, and we will be on our way. All right. Looks like Fails is ready.
And Kyle getting the ready out before you even ask.
Before I was even able to ask, they were able to get the ready out.
Initiative.
Roll for initiative. And I got a 0. Yeah.
See, I took improved initiative, so I at least get 4.
Aw, man. Look at me. Hey, at least I have 9 stealth. So if I roll 9 dexterity. So if I roll stealth, I can get 29, which I may or may not have done before. And it may or may not work sometimes. Alrighty. Teams are still looking to get that 6v6 of a single character. Maybe we can get that coming in at the end as a fun match. But as of right now, we got to do that hardcore King's Row team versus team. And everybody's... We are back in the game. Getting ready for our favorite offense-defense map. Look at Robo Krillin right here. He's so happy. I do really like all of these hybrid maps. I feel like they add something else to the game. Only problem I have with King's Row is that spawn area for the second point is so far away. You have to run about an entire mile. Symmetra is amazing on this map if you can get that really good teleporter setup. But even on the second point, her teleporter is incredible. But it's all depending on what your team comp can build. All right, well, it looks like on insert sponsor, we finally have a diva pick. Officer Diva is ready to patrol the streets of King's Row. But let's take a look at our defensive team because I have a feeling we'll have a more accurate depiction of what actually happens. Looks like we're sitting with an Anna Mercy for the double healing. It's going to be a lot of burst healing and looks like going to be a lot of damage boosting from Andrew. Kyle's going to be sticking with the Junkrat, which I haven't seen him play yet, but I'm interested in it. And Stefano's off the Pharah for once, but going to be on the Soldier. Jorston and Artemis sticking with what they know and love. That double tank with so many shields. So let's see how it plays out for him. No Widowmakers sniping at the top. Looks like these teams are going to try to hold the choke and nothing else.
And we're going really divey here on the side of the offense.
Cyrus runs straight in. Can't do anything, but he just immediately starts messing with people. Stefano's low already.
Ceres and Snackums both taking down someone very quickly.
Sponsor had 2 picks on them already. 3 picks.
Then there's Jorston cleaning up.
Jorston is bullying Diva in the corner. But she's not giving up. She's on the point. Takes out Artemis. Insert sponsor has 3 people on the point right now.
Fails just barely managing to hang on to this point. Oh, but there's a
Beakley has her ult up, doesn't drop it, saving it for a rough day. Looks like the entire team is back on. Jorston's finally down. He's been doing some heavy damage, and now that he's out of there,
but now he's right back up.
He is right back in, swinging that hammer like there was nothing else to life. Those jug traps in the middle of the point. Easy to see, easy to dodge, but when there's so much pandemonium going on, everybody is just getting wrecked out by him.
Oh, and that was a great sleep dart there on the baby Diva.
Binkley gets taken out quick and easy. Jorston is down due to our favorite martyrdom.
We all know that Junkrat's passive is our favorite thing in the game.
Absolutely. That's why Modern Warfare is the greatest Call of Duty game. Because martyrdom. Alright. Looks like the team's going for a similar strategy of sit at the corner and then dive in super hard. Diva gets stuck on that trap. Probably thought it was gone, but she was sadly mistaken.
Artemis taking down a Limzu very quickly.
Yeah.
Mostly
drop-
due
you
to
drop that
Onyx
grenade.
that was placed on him.
Yeah, you drop that grenade on somebody, and it is almost a guarantee that they are going to go down. Very hard
and
to have
Kyle
some
taking
healing.
out too.
Bigly's
Stefano
getting
popping
low.
the visor to get Mercy.
Bigly's getting low, but he's driving away. Coming back again. Got to find a better time for that drug bust. Officer Diva looking like she's going to have to turn in her badge and her gun sometime soon. But we don't want to give up just yet. Limsu sets up the shield for his team to get around the corner and dives directly in, dealing damage, kind of for the healers, kind of for the tanks. Can't pick a side. Drops his amazing ult.
4-man hammer. Oh, but instantly res. That was a great res. Although
Very
the
well
Mercy
played.
will go down.
Snackums is dropping his ult, but it gets taken out by Anna almost instantly. Not able to get any kills with it, but he takes her out in turn, saying, "You can't hurt the things I like." And a Mercy res at the end of the fight, just to make sure that if there is another fight, they are 100% prepared for it. 4 members of Fails of the Week are on fire right now, and they are all doing incredible.
If Fails has held this excellently, not giving up a single % yet.
Really interesting. Looks like Cyrus is trying to flank around with the Tracer. It looks like everybody's going up top. Everybody's trying to get the high ground right now. Binkley still has his ult up, but he hasn't used it yet because of all those shields stopping him. They can take out...
Syrian Snackums taking down one, but Stefano using that tack visor.
Diva
there's
hits
the Diva ult
Q,
we've been waiting for.
only gets 1 kill, but that's enough to matter right now. Jorgen's on the point fighting her, but he looks like he's the only one there. Binkley takes it, is the only person on the point right now. Nobody's going to make it back in time.
Siri staying there trying to help keep the enemy team off the point.
4 on the
And
point.
succeeding fairly well.
Cyrus just pushes them all back, scares them away. And when the night is darkest, the dawn breaks, and this team is able to get the very first point. They can take that momentum that they just got. They can push all the way to the end with no issues. But it's going to be a matter of sticking on that payload together and making sure the other team can't stop it.
They're at a slight ult disadvantage here with 2 up on the other side. But Sirius's pulse bomb, Siri's been playing really well, so if he can get a good pulse bomb off, that could be a free fight. But he doesn't, missing it completely.
Yeah, it's going to be real rough. Junkrat is
Stefano
just
taking out
running in and
Binkley's
trying to
mid.
deal tons of damage.
There's a tire coming out.
Following it around. Able to get Stefano and
getting
Jorston. 2 real important picks in this fight.
That'll at least get him the corner here. Mercy fighting by herself on the point. The healers were the only ones contesting there.
And you know what? If you only have a healer contesting, it's better than nobody, I can tell you that much. Cyrus seeks out and takes out the junk. It looks like insert sponsor name here is going to be taking that momentum and moving through the first and second points.
And there was a pulse bomb to make up for the last one.
Absolutely. Looks like I need to adjust something here.
Kyle jumping straight off the edge.
There's your name adjustments. They are all right. 5 minutes later.
Oh, Stefano in the back with the tack visor. Manages to take down Arrow, but is taken out himself by Snackums. And Kyle's tire getting taken out by Junkrat.
Andrew
Oh,
Paz
gotta
left the
pause.
game. We're going to pause this. Looks like the massive team fight is right when they dropped out. Looks like blue team, no matter which team it is, has been cursed with the inability to keep all of their players in and working. Kind of unfortunate, but it's not over yet. Getting ready for the next round here. But with a minute...
hopefully he's managing to get this back.
Yeah. With a minute and 49 seconds left, I'm going to be really interested to see if they can't make this push, because they are already within 10 meters of the goal, and they have that momentum going.
They have a far superior ult advantage as well, with 4 up compared to 2.
Yeah. And especially with that drop, it's not going to be fun for them at all, because they're going to lose 100% of the ult charge that they had. Believe that he was the Mercy as well, so that's going to be no res for this fight. We're resuming this battle. Back to normal. 2, 1, and 0. The fight is on. Team is on the point. Snackums is just trying to deal damage. D.Va can't get a kill. Kyle's on the point.
Oh, there's the res and the tire going down to Artemis.
Snackums just can't seem to get a good ult in there, but he sure won't stop trying.
Stefano getting nano boosted, but it won't do much.
The
there's the
entire
Orisa ult
team
going down.
being Orisa ulted. Awesome to watch. And it looks like calling for the pause made them win that fight.
Yeah, Fails managing to almost team wipe sponsors there.
I keep getting infuriated by these teams not living up to their names. Fails has not had a fail there. I'd call that a success, if anything. But they need to get ready for the next fight, because it's going to come up here in just a second.
There's a minute left on the clock, so sponsors will have to see if they can get this in a minute. They might have time for one push if they rush it, but this is probably it.
If they can't get in there, it's not going to be enough for them to go. And it looks like they're taking some heavy damage from Orisa right now. Hammer down, only gets Soldier in the back. Stefano getting 3 kills with his ult. Develnate getting a kill too. And it looks like, with almost making it to the point, that's going to be the end of team... It's going to be the end of team insert sponsor name here's Reign of Terror on the offense. Snackums is not going to go down that easy, though. He is jumping onto the point. Not going to let it stop.
Yeah, almost
Fighting
single-handedly carrying it to almost single-handedly pulling it to overtime. Stefano's still reigning terror, though.
Oh man, and it looks like Fails of the Week are going to hold it right at the end. Not going to be an easy round from next time, but easier than if they had to make it all the way.
Certainly true. And you know, something I noticed in that fight is there was a lot of splash damage. Almost all kills were either from Kyle or from Stefano. And perhaps it'd be better if we would have had perhaps a Zarya swap or something like that in order to soak some of that up.
Zarya would have been a real good pick there. She could have almost immediately gotten full charge.
I'm surprised they didn't pick it into the Junkrat simply because Junkrat is so weak to her. Looks like once again we've got the defense going with a Mercy and an Ana.
Now it looks like we have another. It looks like we have that D.Va on attack. Jorson getting off of Ryan today. It looks like he's gonna be like he might be able to do some heavy damage as D.Va. Officer D.Va is the only one who can patrol these streets and bring justice to the people. And it looks like there's the Zarya pick we were talking about. Cyrus getting ready to go, ready to roll.
30 seconds.
Yeah, perhaps he thought that they might go with the same strat, pull out a Junkrat or something. He's prepared.
Well, it looks like there's going to be a 3-tank strat on defense right now. Not something you very often see nowadays. More of a Season 3 comp meta. But it'll be interesting. Kyle's off of a DPS roll as well into the Lucio pick. Seems
We've
a
also got sponsors here going with the heavy dive, which is more this season.
Absolutely.
And with a Genji, a Winston, Ana, Diva, that's very dive heavy. We'll have to see how it fares against this triple tank.
Triple tank is consistently the counter to a dive meta due to being able to just hold all the damage away. But it looks like the dive pushed them off the point. They're not going to be able to do much. Artemis just racking up kills right now. Only
Absolutely going.
been a part of every single
Andrew
one.
doing well as well.
And he gets that last pick, and they take this first point in less than a minute. That's some momentum if I've ever seen it.
Yeah, they're really hoping to push this the whole way. They're well posed to do so.
They have the momentum. They have the ult charge so far. It looks like Sponsor is sitting around the corner waiting for someone of the enemy team to come around so that they can ambush him and take him off of that point that they want to be theirs.
Stefano gonna spam some rockets down here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and we've got Andrew as Winston trying to get behind and take out the healers. It's gonna get pushed off by Series Zarya though.
Alrighty. And that's
that
a
was a
three-man?
Earth Shatter. 4-man. Oh, and Stefano doing work, getting 2 kills with the ult, following it up, taking out Binkley with just a normal rocket.
Getting hooked, I'd expect him to die, but no, he stuck it out and he pushed. This second point's going the exact same for Team Fails as it did for Insert Sponsor. They are just moving it with no contention all the way to the end. It looks like this is going to be the time.
A lot longer. They're going to have to hold this third point though, with over 5 minutes, almost 6 here.
Yeah, they're going to have to hold pretty hard if they want to do this well. But I'm not saying they don't have the ability, because if anything, I've seen Scrub Cup teams can be very surprising.
That's a wasted Diva ult right there.
And a wasted Lucio ult as well. I get it's for the push, but it seems a little early.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. And there's Andrew's Winston diving in. I don't know if he'll last long against Ryan and Hog, but there's the Hog ult and the Winston ult. We'll see who wins this.
Amisu.
Oh, and Ana ulting Andrew.
Able to get on out of the game.
Oh, and a good res by Soft Owl.
Able to pick up a ton of those healers. Kyle is down. Andrew is down. Anna ulted. Ryan is up in the game. He has 96% ult charged.
We've got 1 tank on both sides here.
And it looks like LMSU is going to hold this right here. Not going to let him push. Not going to let him push easily, at least. Aim and Cyrus both have ults up, which could be comboed in a very interesting way. Now it looks like Snackums has switched to Bastion, trying to get a little more of a hard hold on this point.
Yeah, and without much heavy tanking, it could go well, but Diva can counter Bastion pretty easily. Oh, Genji taking out that Bastion fairly easily. Oh, but Kyle was actually the one with the kill there. Interesting.
Never underestimate the powers of Boostio. Diva walks in and down smashes. 2 kills off of it. Both is shielding heroes.
And Snackum's Bastion, I'm not sure he can do much 1v6.
He's just trying to delay it. Binkley also hopping on there, but gets off for just a little too long. No, it's not done yet. Everybody's dropping ults right now.
Ults going off at once. Wow.
Snackums is down. 5 kills on the side of Fails, and it looks like
the only one left, and she's going down.
Everyone's down. That's
a
a team kill. The entire team is down. That's going to be GG right there. Match complete. And it looks like Fails of the Week is able to defeat insert sponsor name here. It's going to be 2-0 victory for the group matches. Here's our play
That
of the
was
game.
really well played.
Play of the game from Stefano. I assume this is going to be where he ulted and picked up 3 kills.
Does seem that way.
Walks behind the team. No ult whatsoever.
Oh, no.
Picks up 4 kills though anyways. Doing a great job.
You know, I definitely have to give my MVP votes to Stefano for that match. He was just raining down terror.
53 eliminations. That's not something you see every day.
And you know, at first you might wonder how many of those eliminations are just the splash damage, but he was the finishing blow on most of those.
Absolutely. He just was able to destroy it. I'm gonna cut the audio real quick. What's up? Footing plays here. We are now just going to do a fun match. All right, this is going to be allegedly an all diva match.
Entering King's Row.
Why did I do King's Row? I don't know. Maybe we'll figure it out, but we will see what's going on. Ask. Alrighty. King's Row, because we are unable to do what we're supposed to. But hey, these teams want to have a fun match. They seem to have a good time playing with each other. So it looks like LMSU is cheating just a little bit.
Think you can keep up with me?
No, he's not. Wee woo. I don't know if you've played GTA, but I think I have 5 stars right now considering what I'm looking at. There's not going to be a fun time for either of these teams. They just don't stand a chance. Andrew, apparently not Officer Diva, ruining the game and its integrity for everyone else. But we will see what happens. This is going to be a fun time. Both teams are raring to go, throwing out the memes on the walls, on the floors. Alright, the fight is live. So many defense matrices. I don't think a single bullet has even landed. LMSU's taking some damage. Someone's already out of their mech. My frame rate is dropping drastically. It's not even fair to my poor little computer. I'm just waiting for someone to charge in and take no prisoners. Oh man, everybody is going around. Everybody's getting insane. I can't even handle watching all of these divas. 4 on the point. Oh, gotta pause. Gotta pause. Was busy with other fun stuff. Oh my lord. So much is going on. Oh geez, I don't even know what's going on. Both these teams are obviously just having the time of their lives right now, and it's real. Everybody just wants to have a little bit of fun. And it looks like that's exactly what they're going to be doing. All right. Brown is back, and we are going to be going live in 3, 2, 2, 2, 1. We're going. We're live. Match is going. The world is on fire.
Online. Game on. All systems checked out.
It's hard to tell you what these team comps are going to look like at the end of the game. I'm not sure they're going to change drastically, but to be fair, 6v6 Diva v Diva v Diva v Diva v Diva is very interesting. And with all these ults dropping, I can't wait to see nukes everywhere.
All systems checked out. Get through this. Time to raise my APM. Nerf this.
So many nerfs, so many thises. I can't believe I'm playing Heroes of the Storm right now. What an incredible time for both of these teams. what an ult. Picks up 2 mechs off of it. Nobody's dying. Nobody's killing. Just a perpetual situation of nothing going on. Looks like Fails is just chilling on the point. It's just not ending. This is a brutal matchup. Nobody saw coming. Especially not in a comp game like this. The SR is going to be insane. The gains, the losses. I don't understand what's even happening right now. I assume Divas are pressing up and hitting Q. Say, there's a situation of why the police in America should be non-militarized. It's too much brutality. None of them are even wearing chest cams. It's just unfair. Spider-Man taken out finally. He deserves death. He left me to cast all by myself, which previously stated about 18 times I've been avoiding at all costs. But we are still going on. Brown is on the point. Brown's out of mech. Kyle's on the point. I can't even keep track of who's playing who because they're all Diva. They're all Officer Diva. The game goes on. It is just brutal. No. Granted to say, I don't know who's going to lose this, but I know the winner is the audience. Because I don't know if you've seen an electric light show like this. I don't even understand. The dog is in on it too. It's just getting rough. It's everywhere. Everyone's alive. Everyone's dead. Everyone's in a common state of purgatory. I am deeply depressed, and this is my output. Oh my lord. Tactical nuke incoming. 25 kill streaks all around the board. No. What makes us even better is that there is going to be one more round after this because guess what? It's a mirror match. Comp rules only. Everything's getting nerfed. Everything's getting this. Oh man. I can't even keep track of what's going on because so much isn't happening at all the same time. Police brutality. This poor little girl just gets beaten up by 2 police mechs. Korea has gone out of hand. Alright, it looks like the entire defense team has decided upon a new winning strategy. And that is to microwave all of the police officers. Not fair. Not fair at all. It's not going to end anytime soon either. Spider-Man's sticking hard with that Diva pick. He's not going to get off it. He knows where he belongs, and it's not with this team he's playing with. It's in this casting channel with me, but I'm all alone. Oh, good lord. The teams are changing. I didn't think the comps would change by the end of the game, but oh no it is. What in the world is even going on at this point? And another ult. 2 are down. 1 is pushing the payload. Our hero right here. Pushing the payload. And he takes it to the end with 1 minute and 44 seconds left. The team comps got a little muddled at the end, so I don't know what's going to happen.
Switching sides.
Wow, Kyle is a little upset here. People resorting to cheating in the game. But it is just continuing to be brutal. Alright, let's see what the comps look like right now. That's not a comp I like to see. I see 2 angry Swedish men. 3, 4 angry Swedish men. It could be anything going on right now. Jorston needs to pick. He's going to be he's going to make or break this comp, and he makes it. Soft Owl looks like he's playing the bad boy right now. Not going to go with the flow. Not going to play what he's told. He's going to be Robo Krillin today, and as we know, Robo Krillin dies first.
Looking forward to working with you all. Hello there.
Looks so serene.
If only human.
Alright, it looks like we're going to be dealing 6 Winstons versus 6 Torbjorns. Hard work pays off, am I right? Unfortunately, not everybody's using the same skin, which could be very rough for either of these teams. One of them's missing a player, one of them's missing skins. If these monkeys jump in with reckless abandon, they could be just destroyed instantly. Soft Owl might get ejected from the game for breaking the rules. I'm not going to confirm or deny anything yet, but I will issue a warning before anything happens. Snackums also decides to break the rules. Not a fun time. Going to be issuing some warnings.
You must learn from your mistakes.
It looks like the offensive team has transitioned to a Junkrat meta comp, except for A. Brown. There he goes. We're going to ride him into battle. Dr. Junkenstein is just shooting out, hoping to get some extra damage. Build that ult. If he can build an ult in there, maybe he can get that very special turret to fall apart. But it looks like there's so many turrets that they could shoot anybody down before they even make it in. Alright. Looks like Junks are trying to use their abilities to shoot around the corners, but they can't do it due to all of these turrets taking out everything that they place down, every time they jump around a corner. They don't even stand a chance. Calling out enemy turrets being in a single direction, not knowing that that direction is in the direction of the point. And there are about 6 of them, not 1. Artemis is apparently playing Dwarf Fortress instead. And it doesn't look like this team is does not look like this team's even gonna make a dent. Helm Sue gets destroyed by that poor hammer. Junkrat's still trying to find a way in. Not really a flank point in this map with so many things going on. They just can't do it. Stefano has 0% ult after just using his. Nobody else is even close to having theirs yet. Stefano is down, but he is not forgotten. He will live on in the heart of his turret. If we can get 6 Riptires at the same time, I have a fear that there's going to be some fire in the hole. It could be very rough for any of these teams involved. I cannot wait for the Torb play of the game where someone sits there and stares. It's going to be amazing to see. Fight is not even fair. If I make threats, I wonder if I will be able to influence the map in any particular way. Looks like 30 seconds left isn't enough to convince the teams to switch off. It is enough. They're all switching off of Torb. And it looks like Sponsor is able to jump in. He can't do much with so many ults, but they are just jumping on. With my guilty pleasure of prolonging games for no reason. Oh, but the Bastions were able to get set up just enough to bring it to an end.
Final score 0-3.
Alright, that looks like that's the end of Fails wins. And it looks like that's the end of our fun match. And I think we're going to call it. Let's check this ult first. Officer Diva, does she hit Q? She walks up, she flies up, she hits Q. She actually gets 3 kills off of it. Incredible. Alrighty.
Epic.
Thanks for the love.
Alright, that's going to be the end of it. Stick around for more Scrub Cup matches sometime in the future.